The table given here shows the classification of spam emails under several heads for 4 different months. Let's take the example of September 2002 to understand this table better. Of all the spam emails received worldwide during September 2002, 38% belong to the category adult, 25% belong to the category financial, 11% belong to health, 5% belong to internet, 3% to products, 5% to scams, and 13% to others. So that makes it 100% in all. A similar breakup for December 2002 is shown in the highlighted cells. Similarly, for March 2003 and for June 2003. Also, it's been given that the total number of spam emails received during the month of December 2002 was greater than the number of spam emails received during the month of June 2003. Similarly, the number of spam emails received during September 2002 was greater than the number of spam emails received during March 2003. Let's proceed to the questions now. The first question asks us to find the category for which the percentage of spam emails is increasing but at a decreasing rate. Now, for a question like this, we should try and go with the options first. The reason is very simple. If we try to calculate it otherwise, we'll have to look at all the 7 or 8 categories given over there. So we look at option 1, financial. We can see that from September 2002 to December 2002, there is a jump from 25 to 30 in this category. So that's a jump of 20%. Now let's check the jump from December 02 to March 03. The figure for December 02 is 30. 20% of 30 is 6. But we can see that the March 03 number stands at 37, which is an increase of 7 points over December 02. So we can safely say that the jump here is more than 20%. So this option is ruled out because the percentage of spam emails is increasing at an increasing rate here. Now let's look at option 2, scams. If you look at the numbers for scams in March 03 and June 03, the number is decreasing from 11 to 2. So we can rule this option out straight away. Now let's look at option 3, products. For this option, if you look at the jump from September 02 to December 02, it has increased from 3 to 7. So it has more than doubled. So the increase is more than 100% here. If we look at the increase from December 02 to March 03, the increase is from 7 to 10. So it has increased approximately by 50%. In fact, slightly less than 50% because the half of 7 is 3.5, whereas the increase is of exactly 3 units. Now let's look at the jump from March 03 to June 03. The jump is of 1 unit over 10. So it has increased from 10 to 11. That's an increase of exactly 10%. So it goes like this. First an increase of around 100%, then an increase of around 50%, and then finally an increase of around 10%. So it satisfies our condition. The percentage of spam emails is increasing for products but at a decreasing rate. So our answer would be option 3, products. Let's move to question number 2 now. It asks us to compare the number of spam emails received in December 02 with that in June 03 in the health category. If we look at the numbers, they stand at 19 and 18 respectively. Let's recall the statement from the data given in the question. It says that the total number of spam emails received during December 02 was larger than the number received in June 03. So we basically need to compare 19% of a larger number with 18% of the smaller number. Now that's very obvious. 19% of the larger number would be bigger than 18% of the smaller number. And so our answer would be option 1. Let's move to the third question now. It asks us to compare the number of spam emails received in September 02 with that in March 03 for the financial category. Now the respective numbers stand at 25 and 37. Now recall this piece of data given in the question set. The total number of spam emails received during September 02 was larger than the number received in March 03. So we need to compare 25% of a larger number with 37% of the smaller number. We cannot answer this because we do not know by what percentage is the larger number bigger than the smaller number. So in this case, we cannot figure out which is the bigger of the two quantities, and hence our answer would be option 4, cannot be determined.